Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an M53 M55. It's the Tier 9 American SPG, and we're located on the south spawn of Sacred Valley, and it's under the command of Joper JM. Now this replay is from August 2016. It's from the 9.15 update, and this is a replay we've been waiting to do for Joper for a little while. Now that's the M55 with the 8-inch howitzer. I know that because the barrel doesn't extend over the front of the vehicle, which is a converted M46 pattern. The turret is where the front of the vehicle would be normally, and the front of this Arty is where the rear of the M46 pattern would be. But he's moving into cover at the back of the cap. Almost ready. And he's loaded. Knocked a tree down there. Okay. And the first enemy's turned up, and it's a T-44. And he's off to the east area, but nope, he's not happy with his firing position, so he's changing to another one. Okay. Now the turret on the M55 actually does enable it to fire over a much wider field of fire than most other Artys. We've got an in fact, the turret is it's interchangeable. It can carry the 155mm gun, which would make it an M53, or the 8-inch howitzer makes it an M55. We've got a number of targets to shoot at. In fact, loads of targets to shoot at, and we're dialing in on an MX50-100, and this is pre-stun. And look at that, 1,060 hit points of damage with his first shot. He's got a fairly long reload, but you can see this is the full cream Arty. This is Arty as it was before stun mechanic, where you can one-shot tanks out the game just like that. Okay, he's indicating the E100 is his next target. And he's almost reloaded. Okay, he's reloaded now. Fires around him straight away. Oh, what happened there? I think he hit the top of the cliff. You can see there's an explosion mark on the top of that cliff. So, yep, I think his shell hit the cliff above the battle. Yep, he's looking at it now thinking, oops, that shot was wasted. And we're one down on tanks at the moment, but there's a bit of a melee going on the heavy corner, the northwest corner of the map. Just like El Halouf, there's a big heavy tank battle always occurs in the northwest corner. Okay, we're loaded this time, going for the 100 again. Fires around and he pulls away, and the shell lands nearby, but it doesn't do any damage. E100 pulled in at just the right moment. And the E100's pulled away, but I think he might still go for it. It's going down into that dip. And the enemy just lost that Conqueror, but the E100 is now taking on the E3. And the E3 is low on hit points, so's the IS3. Now we're loaded, and hopefully this will do some damage this time. The E100 is on fire. Round out. Oh, that one did! And it set him alight again! And his fire extinguisher's been used, and he blows up. So he burns to death. That's an arsonist. There are only 4 enemy tanks remaining. One of them is up in the northwest corner, but 2 of them are down on the east side. One's a Scorpion G, the other is a Mouse. And the Mouse is actually being engaged at this moment by one of our team. And I'm not sure which one that is. Oh, it was... I think it was a Conway. I'm not sure what that shell did. Okay. So, 3 enemy remaining, one of which is an Arty, a Batchat 155-55. We've got the Mouse and Scorpion off to the east, and our heavies are up in the north and they're heading towards the cap area. Normally what happens in games like this is that the enemy will try to intercept the force that's coming from the northwest corner and prevent them getting to the cap, or prevent them attacking and killing the Arty. So I suspect that Scorpion G and the Mouse are both headed towards their own cap at this moment. But it looks to me like Joper JM is preparing for an enemy. Yep, there's the Scorpion G, and he shotguns him out of existence. 1,130 hit points, wipes him out with one shot, and that's very useful. And he's staying here because enemy Arty might be firing in this direction. And now I think he's gone unspotted, so he can start engaging that Mouse as soon as he's reloaded. He's pulling back just a little, so he's away from the spot where he was last seen. And there's the Mouse. We don't know where the enemy Arty is yet, but I reckon they're probably somewhere in that vicinity, probably behind the cap. We're going for the Mouse. Round out. Looks good. Oh, it is good. 624 hit points. It hit the rear Mouse. The engine on the Mouse is up front. So that probably hit the crew compartment area, or where the ammo's stored. I wouldn't be surprised if that ammo racked him but didn't actually kill him. Didn't actually explode any ammo, just knocked him all over the floor. Now, I wonder if he's waiting for the Batchat 155-55 to turn up here, because we haven't seen that Batchat. It would be funny, wouldn't it, if the enemy Arty turned up here. No sign of him yet. The Jaegeru on our team is headed down the east side of the map, around towards the temple. The Borsig and the T110E5 are looking in the enemy back area, and there's nothing there. So it could be that the Batchat 155-55 is on his way this way, and could be about to turn up. And if he does, we'll have to shotgun him. Well, one of the good things about the M55 is that it's one of the few Artys with gun depression. Amazingly, it can actually shoot over a rise into an enemy that's approaching. But of course, there's still a little bit of the tank that's actually revealed when you're trying to shoot over a rise. Normally the top of the cockpit of the vehicle. No sign of the Batchat 155-55 yet. Joper doesn't want to move away from this position, because if the Batchat is out there and spots him, then he could line him up for an Arty shot. The other question is, did the Batchat 155-55 realise how the Scorpion died? Oh, here he is! And I don't think he did realise. So he's going to come around this corner and he's going to get shotgunned. There he is. Left on. And oh! Got him with one shot. 440 hit points. So that's 3 kills and wins the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats for that one. It's an ace tanker for Joper JM in the M55, M53 M55. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 14, and an arsonist because he set fire to that E100 and watched it burn to death. Very satisfying that was. So let's have a look at the team score. Well, there you go. He got the highest damage, 4,457 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the T110E5, who managed to get 4,404. And then the highest scorer on the enemy team was their Mouse with 3,945. When it came to kills, well, it was shared between Joper JM in the M55 and the T110E3. They both managed to get 3 kills, and there's a whole bunch of tanks with 2. And when you look at base XP, again, it's Joper JM, 1,030 base experience points, then the T110E5 with 1,007, and finally the T110E3 with 943. So let's have a look at detail report. He only fired 8 rounds during that battle. He got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration. 3 of those shots went astray. One hit a hill, one went past the E100, and the other one, well, we don't know where that went. He got splash damage on 3. He also did damage of 4,457 hit points, of which 2,887 were at more than 300 meters. Obviously, the close ones were the Scorpion and the Batchat 155-55. He damaged 5 of the enemy, killed 3 of them, and on a premium count, he earned 50,766 credits. And after ammunition resupply, 14,960, and these shells are quite expensive, over 2,000 credits a pop. He actually, was it over 2,000? Well, it's slightly under 2,000 back then. After that, he took away 35,806 credits. He earned 1,545 experience points, and there was no multiplier, so that's all he took away. But a pretty satisfying battle there from August of 2016. So, if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.